Welcome everybody. It's Mr. G in the middle of nowhere, Utah. We are off on our way to Buckskin Gulch to do the longest slot canyon in the world. I made a huge checklist of everything I needed to bring and then forgot hiking shoes and only had Converse. So we are breaking in a Walmart special the day before 20 miles of hiking in wet water, which is the worst idea ever. So I haven't decided which I'm gonna do, Walmart special or Converse yet. Just roll the dice. Well, basically the same route we took so far when we drove from Boise to New Mexico. So somewhere in the middle of nowhere off I-15 south. About 3 hours to go, somewhere near Bryce Canyon. You ever go on so many road trips and you stop at a gas station and you get gas station deja vu? You're like, have I or have I not been to this gas station? That's how you know you've been on too many road trips. Here's all my water gear. I got 2 water filters and dromedary. Yeah, Matt is calling my bag. This is the I don't get to have pile. This is if I talk nice to him, I can still keep it pile. All right, day 2. Today is the 14 miles through a river canyon, slot canyon day, get wet day. So, it doesn't look like it's gonna rain. That's a win. Let's see if we can pull this off today. Is everybody ready? Almost. Go time? Do we have 4 liters of water per person? We have 3. We have 3 because the water's heavy.
Check the weather.
Check the weather yesterday. I see 0 clouds. Yesterday said 0%, so here we go.
14 miles, walking down the dirt path. I hope you're excited.
And you picked up the permit yesterday?
So yeah, when we went to the permit office to pick up the Buckskin permit, at the same time they had a SARS rescue member there, and he was telling the guy behind the counter how they just recovered 1 body. They were still looking for the 2nd body, and that's when they learned that we were doing it. He was giving us all these things on recommendations, and it's gonna be muddy. Got a lot of gnats. Make sure we go early and get to the camping spot by 4:30.
All right, that's why we got an early start today.
That's exactly why we got an early start.
We have entered the slot. It is game time. All right, Buckskin Gulch is this way. We really completed Wire Pass that quickly.
Oh, I thought they were down here more. They're up there. You don't want to go see them?
Yeah.
What's down there? Do we miss petroglyphs? I want to see petroglyphs. It does look a little like Santa and his reindeer. Yeah, that's true. So we're like, what, 1.5 miles in, we already hit water. It's 7:52 in the morning and we've already hit unavoidable water. And yet here I am trying to keep my feet dry still. Why am I bothering? Let's get in there. Soggy. Okay. A little chilly, not bad.
All right, well, I'm just as foreign as I was before. So
Yeah.
I just got in just a little bit earlier than you.
You broke the seal on getting wet. That's all good. You just can't quite catch this on a camera phone. You can tell how high the water gets when it flash floods in here, which it did last week. About 3 and change miles in, although my phone thinks we've gone 5.5 because, as you can imagine, GPS is not very accurate down in this slot canyon. Pants have dried off though, just in time to sink into another water hole. There is no one else here. Except us. These guys, yeah, these troublemakers are here. We were the only ones dumb enough to come in today. It's climbing time.
That's how our backpacks get.
Yeah, that's why your backpack looks like this. Wow.
This is the places they're taking.
Just wow. This whole thing. This is definitely one of the coolest places I have ever been to in my entire life. Ken,
Doing good, yourself?
surviving all
How
right.
you feel?
So far, okay. Ask me again in 4 more miles. Put my boot through my first batch of quicksand down here. Who knew it was real? I feel like I just can't capture how big all this is. All right, I need some humans for scale. There they are. There
And scale.
Matt is to scale, 1 to 1. Again. Soggy times.
Hey Matt, you get it.
Oh. Oh, I see tracks. Not the only ones back here. Leftovers from the last couple floods. Oh, look how high. Second, to appreciate that water gets all the way to there when it flashes. That is crazy. Move your foot again, because that sand was crazy. It's just like, look at all the water. It's like an old 1980s waterbed.
Formed since the last time there was a photo taken of it.
We found the bad smell in the canyon.
Dead things in canyons.
Oh jeez.
No, thank you. It's not as bad as that beached whale we saw one time. Hey, Mike,
Oh my goodness.
does it smell good?
Ice water.
Oh, it's real ripe in this canyon. So smelly. Obstacle time. We are a little over halfway. It's about noon. We've done about 8 miles. Uh-oh, quicksand. I think we're just coming up on the middle trail. There's like the one spot you can get out in the slot if you want to climb. All right, coming up on like 9 or 10 miles, and I'll admit, legs are feeling a little bit tuckered out at this point. We got about 5.5 miles to go or something, we'll see. Snack time. Our trail boss said we could stop for 5 minutes. Look at this huge rock just wedged in here. Nuts. 1, 2. Oh, yeah. Look at that. Look. Oh. Oh. Milk chocolate. Oh, yeah.
Get the whole picture.
Look at this adorable little cactus. Boot for scale. So cute. We're like 12 miles in, 12 and a half. I think this is about officially the furthest I've ever hiked with a backpack in a day. And I think we have 1.7 miles to go. I'm looking forward to laying down at the campsite sooner than later. Yeah, my first rope adventure. I'm glad I took baby rope and not Moki step rope. Every time you turn a corner down here, something new is cool. Whew. Wind and water. Forgot their oil drum on this strip. Whew. Oh, it's getting low. Whoa. Crouch. Whoa. No wonder all these canyoneers have tore up backpacks. I'm learning. Look at that. Time to find some high ground to camp for tonight. Gonna guess this way. We made it. Oh. Let's see where Snoring Guy will go. So I can take this end. We made it. That's what 14 miles of soggy feet look like. Oh, my toes are done. Oof. Some tired feet. Just set up camp. We are gonna try and find some water that is not too nasty to filter. Hopefully. All right, Matt claims this is not yellow chicken masala curry and that this is flocculent for the water. We'll see how that goes. Is about to make us the most delicious water milkshake ever. Includes 1 part stick, 2 parts strange looking curry paste. It's got a random used pill bottle here, mixing it up. This is the way it's done. Matt's cooking us up some tasty water milkshake. Nice. So the idea behind this milkshake is the flocculent binds to all the stuff in there. What did you call it again, Matt?
Polyaluminum chloride. PAC for short.
These 2 jugs of water were totally brown like 10 minutes ago. Much better. Snake friend. Yeah, we got a little cute snake friend coming into camp. Look how adorable this one is.
Stuff out of here.
Mike is like, nope. You just can't capture the scale of how big this canyon is right here from a phone. Maybe this will help. Oh! You hear that? This big and empty.
I'll be in Arizona.
In case we get lost, Mike drew the border between Utah and Arizona. Thanks, Mike. Appreciate that. Found a mysterious cache of supplies abandoned in the canyon. Matt is going to investigate. Although we failed to traverse the cliff, maybe leaving it up there.
Good morning. There were about 1,000 frogs in here all night, mating and chirping in the largest canyon thing ever. So it was like times 1,000 loud. But walk. We had fun, you know. We just blended in. It's all right. Now we got to get out of here this morning. So let's see what we can do. So the weary travelers pack their bags once more to go on yet another adventure.
Yeah, we got 7 miles to go from the confluence, which will be here in a minute, to White Horse Trailhead, where I left my car, and hopefully it's still there. Have you ever seen mud like this in your life? Been walking 5 minutes, and we're in the water. Oh my God, this is a muddy milkshake. If I drop this phone, I'm never getting it back. Finally made it out of the slotty parts of the slot canyon. Just gonna finish up heading down the Pariah River and come out on White Horse Trailhead here, hopefully in like 5 miles. All right, 8 miles later, or whatever it is, we made it back. I am tuckered out. Also, these Goodwill shoes are getting given to a homeless person under the overpass of I-84, but they serve their purpose. We had a nice camp out here, and we thought we would just take the fun four-wheel drive road out, and we high-centered the Blazer. So now we're stuck for a minute.
All right.
So, Mr. Mike and I ran into a friendly farmer that helped pull us out. So, thank you to Jiley. Jiley, if you're watching this, big shout out. Also, apparently you got to go a little further to get to the National Forest. So, live and learn. Cheers.